welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute since I last uploaded a video. Before I tell you what today's video is going to be, quick disclaimer, I do know that my fake tan is peeling and it looks like I have some strange disease, so I'm well aware. I just did not feel like re-tanning because it's a long process. So I'm well aware that I look really weird and my tan's all messed up. So just wanted to put that out there before I start the video. Today's video is going to be a first impressions on a specific product. I actually got this in PR and I wanted to do a video on it because I think they're just the coolest thing, or at least the concept behind it is the coolest thing. I haven't tried them out yet. I've opened up the packaging and you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. But I've opened up the packaging. I haven't done anything with them. But basically the box is a little like ruined. I don't know why. That's how it came. It like the little lines right here and like over here, those were tape marks because it had to be taped shut like when it got here. That's how it was. But this is from Peridot Cosmetics, and you can see here, if we pull this out a little bit, you can see that there are 5 different little containers, and those are highlighters, which I'm going to show you in a second. So before I get into the actual product and before I try it out, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what they are from my knowledge so far. So this came with the package, and I'm assuming this just comes in the PR packages since it comes with all the shades. So this has a list of all the shades and all of the gemstones, because what this is a loose highlighter, and it is just like sitting over different gemstones. Depending on which shade it is, they have gemstones that the highlighter is mixed in with. So it's like very aesthetically pleasing. I love gems and like I love highlighters, so I just thought this was the coolest thing. So on the back it says all of this about like the different gemstones and whatever, which I will read to you as I show you each of the shades. And this product actually comes out to the general public this summer. It doesn't say a specific day, so I will look more into that and see if I can find the specific day, and I will put it in the video somewhere if I'm able to figure it out. But yeah, so I think that's like all I really wanted to say. So we can just get right on into the actual product. Did not swatch them. I opened up each of the containers just to see what they looked like, and they're a little bit messy. Just want to say that first, like off the bat. That's what I first thought when I opened them. They are a little messy. But basically they come in these containers and it says PC on top with like the gold whatever, I think it's called embossed logo. I think that's the kind of style or whatever. And it's like a little velvet circular container, and you can see when I open this there'll probably be like a puff of, yeah, I don't know if you could see that, but there's like loose highlighter kind of gets everywhere a little bit. But this here is the first shade that I'm going to show you, and if you can see, okay, well one of them actually fell out and then I wiped the highlighter off. I thought they were that color because of the highlight, but actually it looks like the stone is the same color as the highlight, so I guess that makes sense. You know, they would make the highlight shade the same as the stone. But you can see, I will insert like a close-up video that I will take like after I film this, but you can see that, oh, it just fell out. You can see that there's like the highlighter in the stones. So this one is called Phoebe. This is described as a bronze highlighter that swatches to a bronze gold. And it says perfect for medium to dark complexions, cruelty-free. All of these except for one are vegan, and then all of them are cruelty-free and no parabens, so I will let you know which one is not vegan when I get to that one. But this one is vegan, and then it says it is adorned with goldstone, and goldstone helps to strengthen the inner self. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to take an eyeshadow brush, like a blending brush, and swatch it, or I'll use my finger first. This is definitely probably going to be better with a brush swatch because it's kind of hard to get my finger in there. Yeah, a brush swatch would be better, but so far that is like the shade. Okay, you could definitely pick up a lot more with a brush. So that is the shade. I will do another swatch right below it, and I will spray the brush with Fix Plus. It went on a little bit. You can see that there's like a lot of like fallout, but that happens with loose highlighters. So it did go on a little bit more pigmented, and at first it was like kind of chunky when I first put it on after spraying Fix Plus, but it blends out very easily. You can see that it's a little bit more pigmented than the original swatch. So that is this shade. Watch when I put on the lid, you can see. I mean, I think the whole concept is so cool, but a little messy. Like anything that's like a loose product is kind of messy. Here is the next one, and this one I noticed when I opened it the first time that the rocks in this one are smaller. Once again, I will do like a close-up video that I'll insert, so you'll be seeing that like right now anyway. This one is called Phoenix. It is defined as a light brown highlighter that swatches on copper. It says perfect for medium to dark complexions, cruelty-free, no parabens, vegan. It says adorned with lodolite, which I've actually never heard of before. It says lodolite is a crystal used for manifestation, which actually, I'm going to talk about this in another video, but the whole manifestation and law of attraction thing, let me tell you, that is all crazy. And by crazy, I don't mean like crazy not true. I mean crazy as in like it works and it's like 110% true. So like I'm going to get into that in one video. I need to talk about that. That's like been super important to me recently. I think that's cool that it's used for manifestation. So I wiped off the brush. It actually came off relatively easily. I'm not going to do a finger swatch this time because I just figured out that after the first one that it's easier to do it with a brush. So here I'm going in. For the first one, I'm just gonna, that one seems, I don't know if you could see how it's like all over my leg. But this one seemed to swatch a little bit easier right off the bat. But the third one right there, it looks pretty similar to this, the one above it. So I'm gonna go in again, pick up a little more, and I'll spray it with Fix Plus. And then this one I'll show you the swatch because there won't be as much fallout. I think I got a little bit more Fix Plus on this one than I did with the other one. Because it seems it's a lot like damper. For some reason I think this shade is a little bit darker when swatched than the other one, which I'm not really sure why exactly that would be. There we go. The next one is so pretty. They're all so pretty, but this one is like my second favorite. It is a gold. The stone's really pretty. It's a like straight up gold highlight, and it is gorgeous. Okay, so this one is called Orion. It's described as a gold highlighter that swatches to a true gold. And that says perfect for all complexions, cruelty-free, no parabens, and vegan, adorned with citrine. And then it says citrine is a crystal used to bring success and happiness. So first we're going to do a dry swatch. Okay, that one, it actually doesn't show up as much as I was expecting. It has like glittery flakes, and I don't know if you can see that floating around the camera, but that's the swatch right there. It's not really picking up as a dry swatch, so I'm going to be doing a swatch with Fix Plus. That picked up a little bit more. I don't know if you could tell, but it did pick up a little bit more. I'm gonna take a little bit more of the highlighter and go in with a little bit more Fix Plus. I'll go right over that. I don't know if you can see how much fallout is on my arm right there. I'm not complaining about the fallout because it's like a bad part of the product. It's just, it is what it is with like loose highlighters and stuff. But you can definitely see that a lot better with Fix Plus after I went in the second time. but I think this is more of like a sheer highlighter. So these two were both described as medium to dark complexions, so that's why it stands out so much on me, because I'm obviously not. I also just want to say this one is more of a glittery highlight, it seems, because these went on more like kind of buttery, and this one seems just more glitter. I did notice that there's a lot more particles flying around the air since I put this one on than there were before. So I think this is more of a like glitter highlight. The next shade, this is the next shade. This one is the one that is not vegan. This one is called Nova. It is a rose gold highlighter that swatches to a light gold. It says it is perfect for all complexions. It is cruelty free and no parabens. Like I said, it is not vegan. And this one is adorned with rose quartz. Rose quartz is a gem of love and promotes compassion. So I'm out of space on my arm. I'll be right back. I need to clean it off. Okay, so this one, I think there's more products in this one than the last one. I'm gonna just tap off a little bit, and I'm gonna swatch. It actually does kind of turn into like a gold shade. It's a little bit hard to see. It's right there. I don't even think you could see that. Like, it's pretty much the same shade as my skin tone, just like shimmery. I'm gonna do that with Fix Plus. See it a little better now. I'm gonna go again with another little spritz. Now you can see that a lot better. That's really pretty. It reminds me of a shade called Angel that's in the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk and Rose Gold palette. It definitely does show up a lot more on a swatch with Fix Plus rather than just dry. I'm going to test the last one out on my face. That's why I don't have highlighter, because I knew I wanted to try this one on my face because this one's my favorite from what I saw when I was just looking at them out of the box. This one is literally stunning. You see that? It's like described as like a pinky, but I think it's more of a purple. Like, that is like a lilac. It's so gorgeous. Purple's my favorite color, so I'm obsessed. This one is called Luna. It is a dusty pink highlighter that swatches to an icy pink sheen. So I guess we'll see how it ends up swatching if it says icy pink sheen, because the other one was rose gold, but it said it swatched to a gold, and it did kind of do that when I first applied it. But you can see that this one is kind of like a duochrome. It's like pink and gold depending on how you look at it. So maybe it'll turn into like a pink when I swatch it. But to me, where it says it's a pink highlighter, I think it looks like lilac. That's just me. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm like colorblind or something. But it says perfect for fair and medium complexions. And this one's the only one that says fair and medium. The other two say perfect for all complexions or perfect for medium to dark complexions. So this one's the only one that says specifically fair and medium complexions. This one says cruelty-free, no parabens, and vegan, and is adorned with quartz crystal. Quartz crystal brings strength and clarity to the mind. We'll get a little swatch. Okay, that is literally so pretty. I still don't think it's an icy pink. I think it's like purple. It's like, I don't think you could really see it that much on camera. It's like right here. I know you can see it a little bit. Also, don't mind that swatch. I forgot to rub that half off, but I think it still looks like purple so far. So we'll see. Now we're gonna take a little bit with Fix Plus, and to me that is definitely purple. Like, I'm not even mad about it. Like I said, I love purple. Okay, that is literally stunning. Like, I'm obsessed. I'm gonna go in with more just because, like, it's already really pretty, so why not make it even prettier? I want to try it on my face because I'm so excited. So to me, this still doesn't look like an icy pink. It looks more like a purple. I'm just gonna try a little bit at first. I'm gonna try it dry. I'm just gonna try a little bit because I don't want it to be like too much. Oh, you could already see her. Okay. That is already so gorgeous. It does leave like a little bit of a, I don't know if you can see this side compared to this side, it does leave a little bit of like a dark cast like some highlighters do, where when you're not facing directly, like when you're facing directly at the light and not like the side to the light, you can see a little bit of a dark cast from the shadow, which I don't necessarily love, but like the shadow itself, or not the shadow, why do I keep saying that? The highlighter itself is so pretty. Ooh. And that was like only a little bit too. Okay, this is so pretty, and still I think it is definitely purple, which like I said, I'm not mad about it at all. Like I love purple, but I definitely don't think it's an icy pink. Okay, I feel like putting it on the tip of my nose, I feel like around where the area where the immediate shine is, like you can see when I turn it, like shines in different angles, like you know, like how nose highlighter does. But the area that has highlighter, like I said about the like the kind of shadow before, the area that doesn't, or that has the highlighter but isn't having the light shone directly on it, looks a little bit like I just have like a cold and it's like a little bit of a, like a red nose. It's still gorgeous. I actually really do love this shade though. Honestly, even if it does leave a little bit of a cast, I can mix it with another highlighter and it'll be like a hint of purple. And the whole idea of these is so cool. I just love it so much. Like, I love anything to do that with like crystals and gems and like their healing powers. Like I said about the whole manifestation thing, I have a whole, like an itch. I could make like a whole video about that, and I honestly probably will sometime soon. What was I saying? Well, yeah, but essentially, okay, like I kind of love it. Like you can see that that was barely any highlighter I put on, and she is gorgeous. I don't know what else to say. The whole concept to me is so cool. I think they all swatch pretty well. Like I said, the gold one definitely is more of a glitter highlighter than your like typical highlighter. So there's that, but the other ones, although I can't like really try the darker ones on because it would just look ridiculous on me because it's not meant for my skin tone, but those during the swatches, they did look gorgeous, and I have a feeling they're gonna look amazing on anyone with a darker complexion. I'm gonna be trying out the other ones in my next few like looks so I can try out all of the ones that work for me, and you will be able to see those like how they come out on my Instagram when I post looks, so definitely be sure to go head over to my Instagram. We just hit 11.5k, so I'm super excited about that. I will leave Peridot Cosmetics, I will leave their website linked down below, and I will leave their Instagram link down below as well in case you want to check out the highlighters when they launch. Overall, I think this is a pretty cool product, and I would definitely recommend checking it out if you have the time, or if you have the money to purchase one or two of them to try them out. I definitely recommend it because it is such a cool concept and they are so gorgeous. If you liked this video, definitely be sure to give it a big thumbs up and to subscribe so you can check out my other videos when I upload. I'm going to be so much more active on YouTube, so definitely be sure to subscribe because I will be posting new videos all the time like I used to. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in my next video. Bye!